Hello, I'm Sonia Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. And today I want to talk to you about asking for what you want. In life, people don't realize that you have not because you ask not. What is it that you want out of life? Have you really thought about it? And have you arrived at an answer? The difficult part is deciding what exactly you want to do out of life. But once you decide what it is that you want to do, you cannot allow that thing to just lie dormant in your own ideas. No, it needs to come alive. You have to simply ask for it. The beginning of that process is asking yourself, is this absolutely what I want? And then figuring out how to be specific about what you want. Sometimes you have an idea about what you want to do, what you want to be and become, or what you'd like to produce, but you're not really sure of it. So here it is. What you decide to do, you just simply write it down on a piece of paper. Write the vision down and make it plain. You've heard that before, a million times before. And that when you pray about it, God will make provision for you. Well, that's absolutely true. Did you not know that the power of thought is off the chain, and that once you voice that thought, oh my, it's just loaded with potential and possibility. See, a thought begins as a powerful thought, and once it's released, it becomes activated, it becomes voice activated by the power of your writing that vision down and making it plain. You release it. It's here, you score it, you speak about it, and you add an assignment to it. So today what I'd like for you to do is say to yourself, self, what is it that I really want to do? I don't want you to house or deny yourself the truth about what you want to do because you think you don't have the resources, the skill set, the talent, the connections, the know-how to make a difference anyway, because that's absolutely the enemy at work trying to keep you from being able to reach your maximum potential. You know, there have been times when I had a thought, and you may be able to recall this too, because it's not something that's exclusive to me or people who believe in the power of thought, but it's something that we all are privileged to. And that is when you think a thing and then that thing manifests. Like, have you ever thought about a friend that you hadn't spoken to in years, and suddenly within 1, 2, or 3 days, the phone rings and there's your friend? Or you thought about someone and then you got an email from them, or somehow that connection took place, and they call that thing telepathy. Well, I don't call it telepathy. I call it, the truth is, we are created mind, body, and spirit. And just like we're able to do things on the physical level, we're able to get them done on the spiritual side as well. So we are far more spiritual than we give ourselves credit for. We just don't pay attention to it, and then we go about labeling it with worldly terminology to write it off. But the truth is, you are very powerful. You are wonderfully made, and you are endowed with gift and purpose, and that you're more than capable of realizing all that's on the inside. On the outside, you can reach your maximum potential. All you have to do is ask for it. I can be the first to tell you that I've prayed with direct a target, and are specific, and sometimes those prayers are answered, and other times they're sitting somewhere where God is processing them for my greater good, and so I'm in that waiting period, and that's fine. And sometimes the answer is no, and I appreciate the no as well. But at any rate, there have been times when I just uttered a simple prayer without direct focus. Oh Lord, I need, and He gave, and He provided. Just like that. Simply because I asked for it. I didn't ask with great hope. I didn't ask in desperation. I didn't ask in a nagging manner. I didn't ask with doubt. I didn't ask with fear. I simply murmured the words and uttered them. And the words that went from my mouth were formed and sent out with power. Why? Because they were my subconscious thoughts. I want you to understand that there are times when you will ask for things in your subconscious, which is in your spiritual being, and those things will manifest in the physical. What happens is after a while, you become your communication with your Creator, with God, becomes so second nature that you just begin to utter things throughout the day. Lord, give me the perfect job. I need the perfect job. You could pray for work and pray and pray and pray. But then there are times when your spirit begins to ask for things. And there's that spirit to spirit connection because of who you are. You need to get into asking mode. Whereas then you have your definite prayer where you have a focused and concentrated prayer. But then when the power of your subconscious thoughts begin to manifest in your life, simply because you ask for it. I want you to know that that is absolutely within your means. All you have to do is ask for it. Real simple. It's not complicated. You deserve it. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you be good enough? Why wouldn't you be capable? And just because you may be missing some specific components, why wouldn't God prepare you for it? Why wouldn't He line you up with the appropriate people and the appropriate platforms to make certain that you're successful? Absolutely He would. He said, my children, they have not because they ask not. What is it that you've been brewing in your mind, in your spirit, and in your heart that you have not allowed to simmer into a natural state? Turn the fire down. Turn that fire of funk down. Turn down that fire of fear. Turn down that fire of doubt. And allow your faith to simmer. Allow your faith to get to a place where it's so natural and autonomous that you don't have to specifically say, okay, I need to seriously, I need to start praying. I need to seriously. No, you need to be a constant. You need to be in constant prayer mode. You need to be thinking through faith. It's almost like people who don't have great vision, so they wear eyeglasses so that they can have 20/20 vision. Well, that's what needs to happen with your faith. You need to get into the mode of seeing things clearly on the spiritual level. You need to understand just how capable you are of doing these things. Whatever it is that you want, ask for it. Just remember one thing, that day after day after day, turn down that fire of doubt, of fear. Turn down that funk that says you can't, you're not good enough, you won't, no one will support you, who will help you, maybe you'll fail, and allow your faith to simmer. There's nothing more powerful than simmering faith. The kind of faith that just continues and continues to marinate and to tenderize everything that is around you. Your faith is powerful. It's attractive. It draws. Whatever it is that you believe in, because you are a person who has faith that simmers, it will come to you. Business begets business. Success begets success. Faith begets faith. Whatever it is that you want, turn down the fire of doubt. Turn down that fire of fear. Turn down the funk. And allow your faith to simmer. Today, I want you to sit down and ask yourself first what you want. And then once you're sure about what you want and that you've peeled away all the rough sides of it so that you could get your smooth and finished desire presented as pleasing, then ask God, how do I do this? What do I do? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Who do I call? And I guarantee you, suddenly, and I mean suddenly, everything will begin to line up. And you will begin to experience your answers that you never were able to hear before. They're there. Some of the answers will line up with your desires, and other answers will begin to mold your desires so that your desires align with God's desires for your life. Wherever you are, whoever you are, today is your day to simply ask for it. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. Listen, don't have not because you didn't ask. Ask for it. You deserve it. You were created to walk in a specific destiny. But sometimes you need direction. Once you ask for it, the direction will find its way to you. God bless you. God bless you, and thank you for listening. I'm Sonia Ward from Harmony Success Solutions. You can find me at www.soniawardempowers.com. I can't thank you enough for stopping by. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it. If you like this video, go on and give me a thumbs up. Share it with a friend. And I want you to take a very personal position today. I want you to simply ask for whatever it is that you need and desire to be successful in this lifetime. Take care.